Hello, I'm Maura Carley, founder and president of Healthcare Navigation, and today I want to talk about telemedicine and mental health services. There was an article in the Wall Street Journal, December 18th, and the title was "The Failed Promise of Online Mental Health Treatment." And this article went through one horrible story after another of poor care, inappropriate care, prescriptions written when they were questionable for the patient. So a lot of negative publicity. At the same time, because of COVID, I think many of us learned that telemedicine has a place and can be very valuable for certain services in certain situations. And during the pandemic, licensure requirements for providers were waived so that out-of-state physicians could provide services via telemedicine. And that's a big issue. It's a big revenue generator for states, and that's worthy of, of a separate video. But I just wanted to comment on the fact that it seems to me, and I would think most lay people or non-clinical people, if done well, mental health services provided online could be very helpful. After all, we've got the the national 988 number, and so telephone calls can help too. What I encourage you to do, because of my experience, I just decided to go on my portal and find out what the coverage was for mental health services provided online, and I got to a point on the portal where I was asked, well, what kind of help am I looking for, or with what type of problem am I seeking help for? And there was quite a list of them, and I picked anxiety because it was the first one. They were all in alphabetical order. And to my surprise, there's a long list of outfits I could make an appointment with. I'll just mention a few, and I don't think any of them were mentioned in that other article, but MD Live, Ginger, Brightline, Talkspace, Maru Health, never heard of that one before, Alma, and Grow Therapy. So that's quite a list. And so I'd encourage people, if you're dealing with a family member or need help yourself, to just check what's on your portal in terms of coverage. And these are outfits that have some kind of relationship with Cigna. Because it surprised me, and I'm not usually as surprised as I was. So anyway, much more will be written on the topic of telemedicine, I'm sure, but there's such a need for access to quality mental health services. It's important to know of any resource that might be useful. All right. Take care. Thanks for listening. Bye-bye.